Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural. Today I've got one of the most unstoppable passing plays I've seen in Madden 17. With all the new and improved zones in the game this year, it's harder than ever to find a reliable go-to play. This is probably the best one I've seen. If you enjoy our content, make sure you smash that like button to help our channel grow. The play is on the shotgun bunch quads, which is located in the Kansas City Jaguars New York Jets playbooks. The play is inside posts. I'm going to do a full and complete breakdown of this play versus every zone, man, and blitz coverage in the game, as well as some live gameplay at the end. Let's get right into it, and let's start off with random plays so I can just describe the setup for you. So on the inside post play, we have the streak on the left, we have the tight end going out to the flat, we got a deep crossing route and a double move post, as well as a comeback on the outside. Actually a little hitch route there on the outside for the receiver. So the first thing we want to do is put the tight end on a drag there, and then also the last change is to put the outside receiver on a slant. That's it. Only two changes to make this play virtually unstoppable. You're creating a flood going from right to the left of the screen. Of course, you can flip the play as well. So first read, if you want to look at all the plays routes developed there at almost every four layers of routes, and then you have the receiver on the left clearing it out. So the same thing again. You can see the first read can be the tight end going across the middle, and then on the drag there, the tight end is going to pull down any coverages over the top. Then you have the route over top of it though, and as well as the slant coming in. So you have so many options on this play, and you can see that the cross route. And then I love that it beats man and zone. I'm going to go through each of the coverages there to show you guys what do you read and what do you look for on each one. Run it again, even when they cover all those routes. That last, I love the timing of the double move. It gives you that last one as that guy's almost open every single time. It makes you deep time in the pocket. So let's start off with cover two. And cover two, of course, you know, is a 2 deep zone right there. 5 under, 2 deep. One of the most popular coverages in the game this year. So I'm showing you guys on where the softness zone in the zones there on cover two. You can see there, you can hit the underneath guys usually covered, but if you wait just a little bit, the middle linebacker has to decide who to take. Either he's gonna come back and try to stop the slant, or the crossing route over there. First, you start with the crossing route, and then it's gonna be wide open with the double move post over the top. I mean, the play is so tough, man. I love this play so much. So even if it's a user control middle linebacker, he still has to make his decisions. And also in cover two, don't forget, if you still got a receiver over to the left side, and that's actually your top receiver, we've got Des Bryant out there, and in the cover two, you actually still can fit in passes to the outside receiver and that little cushion between the corner and the safety there. So there's so many openings on cover two to be cover two. So let's go on to cover three and see. You can see that cover three is actually 3 deep, 4 under coverage, and they have cover two Mabel, cover three match, whole bunch of cover threes in the game this year as well. But the premise is the same. It doesn't really change. You just have to read who's open. The linebacker drops down on the underneath coverage there on the tight end, leaving the route behind it wide open again. And again, this is saying that even with a user controlled person, it's not going to make a difference because he can't play 3 receivers all at the same time. Boom, underneath there, he played it pretty good that time, but still, it's going to be somebody open every single time. I mean, that's why I love this play so much. Again, over top, he can't play both, because you can just wait and still hit the drag. The drag's still there underneath all day. We all know how deadly drags are in the game this year. Over top again, he tries to go for the drag and go back to the crossing route. Doesn't matter. Not enough. Can't play so many receivers. So he's gonna get in there again. And then also, even when he comes off of that, you still got the drag. The drag is still there because you have to fall back trying to cover the routes over top. It's just too many routes to stop. I mean, look, and we still have the slant coming across the field, and I love how the timing of the routes it just works out perfectly. Like between the drags, the slants, and everything, I just love this. So let's go on to the next one. We're actually gonna see, because those are some basic cover three. Let's see some of the more popular ones. Let's pull up a often used cover three there. All right, so the cover three cloud show tube. A lot of people love this defense. So we don't want to just show you just from some terrible plays like, oh, all I have to do is call drop two or show. Like, we want to show you against every popular defense, every popular coverage. So I don't want to hear anything in the comments saying all you have to do is do this. All you have to, no, we're gonna go through all of them and show you guys just how tough this offensive play is. So even when you have to remember when they're having so many guys in coverage like they do now, that you can't have guys coverage and rushing. So they have 8 men in coverage, only rushing 3. That gives you more time, even more time to let the routes develop. And the more time they develop, the more time somebody's going to get open. Again, they can't cover everybody. And even in the cover 3, still you can fit in between that zone between the linebackers and the safeties there. The double move is still there. It gives you more time to let that route develop. Right between lefts, again, boom. And then make sure you guys possession catch that so you don't get the ball knocked out. Let's see another one there versus this same zone. Over the middle, bam, and you still got the drag. And of course you don't want to throw the drag if it's 3rd and 10. You know, you're gonna throw a route to get you the first down. So you have to be smart about that, and that's why I really love working this play, because there's so many ways you can beat different things. And so let's get cover 4. We got quarters. Dollar cover 4 there. So 8 men in coverage, and let's see what's open. The middle linebacker runs up on the drag, then tries to drop back, and we got the drag there. Even if a user's playing that, we still will have the drag, or we still will have the cross route. So those are your first 2 reads of the play. You want to look at the tight end on the drag, and you want to look at that crossing route. That's 1 and 2 there, depending on what they go with, and depending on your down and distance, of course. And then after that, you can look for the backside slant, and then the last read will be the double move there as well. So the backside slant, he did a good job with the first 2. Backside, the slant came wide open. He cleared out that zone and left those wide open. But even in the cover 4, it still has that area between the linebackers and the safeties that's open. Bam, possession catch right in there on the double move, another completion. Let's take a look at cover 6. I'm a big cover 6 fan. So right now we got a cover 6, which is a cover 2 on one side and a cover 4 on the other side of the coverage. And same thing, it makes it no difference. Your reads don't change. I really want you guys to see how it looks versus each coverage. So especially like I always said, get out there and practice. Like don't just hop on and immediately go to the game and start trying this. Go to practice mode, get the timing of it down, get the throws down, and then take it on, and you'll definitely have more success. Oh well, we got lucky on that one. Should have waited a little bit more for that to develop, but again, that area with all zones between the linebackers and the safeties is still going to be there, and boom, just like that, possession catch. Make sure you possession catch that last one when you're trying to throw that in between the zones. So that's definitely money right there. Also, I love the fact that in a lot of cover 6, a lot of these zones, if you wait, the middle linebacker will try to run with that guy, and a lot of times he'll outrun him with speed, or a lot of times he'll try to go back and cover the slant route. He'll try to go back and cover the slant route and then leave the deeper route wide open. So versus the computer will do that. Versus a user, to me, I kind of think the users are more unpredictable, but a lot of times all you have to just wait, and it's gonna somebody be open each time. Like boom, because you still got Des Bryant or the far left receiver clearing that area out, so it's gonna have some clear out there on that side. So let's take a look at a cover 6. One of our favorite cover 6 plays, the cover 6 show 2 or the cover 6 press. We actually did a video, one of the best defenses in Madden. So this is it right here. This is one of my favorite defenses in the game. We're going to show it versus that as well. So we don't want to just put some BS plays out there for you guys and then show how we beat it. No, we're trying to put some of the best coverage in the game out there, and we can show you guys how. Again, like I said, the linebacker gets caught. He has to choose. Is he going to choose the slant? Is he going to choose the crosser route? Or he's never going to get deep enough to take out the double move coming on the backside there. So you're going to have somebody every time. You just got to make the right read and make the right decision basically and get time. So let's take a look. So you have the cover 2 on one side and the cover 4 on the other, but this has really good coverage there. So do the same adjustments as before on the offensive side, and let's see who comes open from the read. He comes down. He's trying to play. That time he didn't even play anybody. He didn't know who to play. He started to play the left crossing route, then he came back. All right, so let's take a look at it versus man coverage. So man coverage is basically the same. No different reads. Same setup as before. There's only one slight difference. And man, the drag there is money against man. And Jason Witten is not the fastest tight end. If you got a fast tight end, you got a blaze guy, he's really gonna open that wide open against man coverage. You can't cover him one-on-one. So there's a few then all of these routes beat man coverage. So you run it the same way. There's no way somebody can cover you running man in this. So the one different little tidbit we would change a little bit different there. When talking about man, is not to throw the double move. Against man, the double move gets locked up. So that's the one thing that man does take away. All the other routes, it just kills it. But the double move is the one thing. In man coverage, they play to the inside shade of the receiver, and that's just a really bad throw. I mean, you can try to fit it in there, but I definitely would not recommend it against man, because he just plays it inside. So we got lucky, but no way. I mean, a good corner will turn and pick that all day. So man coverage is the one thing. If you see man, do not throw that double move. But all the other routes get nice and wide open. And one little also change against man coverage, what I like to do is the tight end route. I'll put the tight end on a slant instead of the drag, and the slant will really beat man even more than the drag will, and get more. Look at that, boom, more yards. It goes a little bit deeper, and especially if you have a faster tight end. Witten is not a fast tight end. If you have a faster tight end, they're really gonna kill that man coverage right there. Look at that good separation, and you lead that, make a bullet pass and lead that to the outside there, and you're gonna get almost 10 yards every time just on that. That's one good thing there. And also all the other routes still work the same way. The only one that I would say in man coverage to avoid is the double move post there, because man just locks that one up. So let's see how we're gonna see a little bit different changes there. So let's try with man press. So we're calling cover 2 man, and we're gonna press receiver, drag open. Look at the backside slant, just kills press man. That's just it gets so wide open. Definitely, you see press, you should be licking your chops there, because that's gonna be killer. So let's see it versus some blitzes. And people love the cover 2 blitzes in the game this year. So send a dime or nickel back off the corner, but then again, like I said on this one, you still have to make the right read. Okay, so if they're blitzing somebody, they're leaving more zones open if it's a zone blitz. So they're gonna leave. So the middle linebacker still have to make that decision. The only difference is he has less help. He has less guys out there helping him cover. So you still should make the read in between your first read, again, the tight end or the crossing route behind him. So when that guy is blitzing off the corner, you still make that same read. Okay, he goes down on the tight end, boom, you got the crossing route. He drops back on the crossing route, boom, you got the tight end underneath. Or if you think you got a little bit of time, you hit the backside slant there, and that's going to be open as well. If they're blitzing off the right side, then you got one less guy to cover over there, and you can hit the backside slant that's coming across. So there's always going to be somebody open on this play. That's why I really love this play so much, and I think it's one of the best ones in the game. So look at that. On that one, he tried to drop back and take away the corner route, and then you had the tight end drag there. It was wide open versus the blitz. So I really love that play there when it comes to that. And so that's one. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. The popular. Let's find a cover 2 blitz that people like to run there. The DB fire 2 press, and people will run this. They'll run it as a straight blitz as is, and then do the contain on the DBs like that. They'll man up some of the guys. So let's go over some of that. So I want to show you guys how it works versus goes, and we're gonna make a little bit of adjustment to the play call there. So this one, this is a brand new adjustment. We're gonna streak the inside receiver and block the tight end. This will give us more time to pick up the blitz. And you can also, versus cover 2, you got that streak down the field. You can throw that like a streak versus regular cover 2, or you have the slant, backside slant, or you got the double move, and you have more time now because you're leaving Witten in, and it's so perfect that he's on the line already. So when they blitz, he just steps right up and just picks those guys up. Let's show how people like to run it. They'll have the blitzer, and then they'll man up one of the guys on the slot. So we got a blitz coming up the left, and we got one of the guys manned up on there. Streak them, and then boom, still wide open, bam, all day, touchdown. So even when they're sending the blitz, when they're manning someone and they're zoning someone, there's still too many routes in there for them to cover all of it. So we still got somebody open. We still had the underneath slant. We still had the double move. That you can't check everything, and this is even more deadly when you're mixing it up with other plays in the set. And we're, if you guys like this, we're gonna go over some of the other plays in the set as well to make this play just really unstoppable, because they can't focus on everything. So right now we got the cover 2 zone, but then we DB double fire. We also got man on both of the inside receivers, and we got the linebackers dropping back in the zone coverage there, and then boom, can't cover everything. Got the slant right there wide open, and we still We still could have waited to hit the crossing route going across the middle, so that still would have been open as well, because that just kills man coverage. So let's see what we have here. Got the DB blitz. We're manning up different guys. A lot of guys like to do the cross man up. So we're manning up different guys on the play. We got a man on the outside receiver and man on one of the slots and controlling one of them here. So I'm trying to give you guys like a look at everything. So you can, I mean, still, I want you guys to go in there and work it on yourselves and just to tweak it how you like to tweak it. But I'm showing you versus all different plays there. Boom! That will move wide open. Like I was saying, that shotgun bunch play is one of the best in the game. It's one of the best. It's basically almost the exact same play, but we have it. We can create it with hot routes out of this play. So let's look at different variations of how I run play there. And also, what I love so much is that on that far left side, you got your best wide receiver, and he has the nice fade route release. So any man coverage, any press, he's gonna smoke that. So they have to even worry about on the left side. If they're putting man one-on-one cover, they're worried about all these routes on the right. They're still gonna leave your best receiver one-on-one on the left. So on the left side though, we can do comeback routes. They drop back on the comeback route, bam, you hit underneath with the tight end. So different things we can do over there. If they worry about so much about the routes on the right, we can do different things with the receiver, the starting receiver out on the far side on the left there. Put him on a down and out. You see him playing that far off, boom, down and out, boom, money, got it. All day. You can be so smart with this defense. They're coming in some press like that. I mean, even, some crazy coverage. You can even slant that guy. You got all the drags, cross route, and you got to put them on a slant in the back. But just showing you guys different things you can do. You can run the same play and just mix it up different ways to keep your opponent guessing. Where, he's trying to get your timing down, trying to figure out what to do in this and that. But you can switch it up. Look, we got two streaks on the outside and on deep, and with the user catch. I wouldn't advise throwing double coverage too often, but perfect example when guys get so worried about their routes, and you'll see that in the live gameplay. They get so crazy about the routes underneath, they start grabbing safeties and running down, trying to cover everybody, which they can't, and then they leave other stuff exposed and wide open. Got the down and out right there. We left the tight end on the flat and got a down and out on the far right side receiver, and leave that, open that up as well. Let's see. This time we're going to streak the tight end, and we have the receiver doing a down and in. It's just we got so much going on. There's so many different ways you can run the same play. That's why I love this play so much. It allows you to attack the defense in so many different ways. And I put the tight end on a down and out. If somebody you think they're in, another way to beat man coverage, they're trying to man up across the formation, expecting him to do drag, put him on a down and out. Boom. He's wide open on the right side. His man's always on the left side. Another one here though, same thing. Another different way to run the play. Just so many different ways to run this play. I just love it so much. All right, so let's see what variation we're gonna do there. Oh, kind of the same thing, which you're running the same way. I'll show you guys how to run it when you block the tight end, and which gives you a good amount of time there. It picks up blitzes, and it's you can even do a block the tight end, and on the backside have the receiver doing comebacks and all that as well. Hopefully this helps you guys. You hit the lab to master this play. If you did like it, drop a like and subscribe for more Madden 17. If the play worked well for you, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more of this formation, let me know. I will put the work in for you guys and break down some other plays as well. Here's some live gameplay of the play. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is the Natural Sports Gamers Online.
4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indiana side. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Wide open receiver complete.
Dynamic, and this guy makes plays and opens the game up.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Left side here, caught by... From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he is into the...
To get to the football, trying to cover a slant.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. That is caught.
In and out of the huddle, you can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage?
On 1st and 10, Smith. His pass caught at the 4. To capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put.
This is caught inside the 15.